Welcome back to the JB podcast. What if I told you that most creatives fail, not because they lack talent, but because they never escape beginner hell? This is a brutal period where motivation fades, progress stalls, and self-doubt creeps in. It can last anywhere from 3 to 6 months, leaving many creators feeling lost, frustrated, and questioning whether they made the right decision in pursuing their craft. But here's the truth. Those who break through reach what I call intermediate heaven, a stage where everything clicks, growth accelerates, and success starts to feel inevitable. Today, we are going to uncover how to escape beginner hell faster by taking the right actions, not just working harder. By the end of this episode, you will know exactly how to navigate this phase and start seeing real results. Let's start by understanding what beginner hell really is. It is that frustrating stage where you are putting in effort but seeing little to no progress. You are second guessing yourself, questioning if you are even on the right path, and maybe even considering giving up altogether. This is where most people quit, and trust me, I was one of those people and have felt the exact way you might be right now. One of the biggest mistakes people make during this phase is blindly following generic advice without a clear strategy. Many creatives assume that if they just keep going, success will eventually appear. But consistency without direction only leads to burnout. Instead of just putting in more hours, you need to focus on discovery. Experiment with different formats, platforms, and styles. The goal is not just to keep creating, it is to find what resonates with you and your audience. That's what leads to the aha moment, where everything suddenly makes sense and your growth begins to take off. Success is not about working more, it is about working smarter by focusing on the right actions. The first thing you should focus on is solving real problems. If your content does not address a specific challenge or question that your audience has, engagement will remain low. Ask yourself, what are the struggles of the people I'm trying to reach and how can I help solve them? That is how you build real authority. Next, you need to capture attention with engaging content. The way you frame your message matters. Instead of saying, how to grow on social media, say the 3 tactics that took me from 0 to 10,000 followers in 90 days. The difference is, one is vague and easily ignored, while the other is specific and compelling. People respond to numbers, problem call-outs, and social proof, so use these tactics strategically. Another key to breaking through beginner hell is structure. Do not rely solely on inspiration to guide you. Use frameworks and templates as training wheels to develop your skills. Over time, your unique style will emerge naturally, but having a structure early on will make your progress much smoother. You also need to make yourself visible. You cannot grow in isolation. Engage with other creators, leave thoughtful comments, and join conversations in your niche. Your network is one of your biggest assets, and being an active participant in your space will accelerate your progress significantly. Now let's talk about long-term success. At this stage, you need to start thinking bigger. Instead of just chasing quick wins, focus on building a strong foundation that will support your growth over the long haul. One of the best ways to do this is by creating a product. Whether it is an ebook, a course, or a consulting service, having a product gives you credibility, authority, and financial stability. You are no longer just a content creator. You are a business. Another key mindset shift is moving beyond funnels and instead focusing on building a content ecosystem. Instead of trying to squeeze people through a sales funnel, focus on creating a blend of free value, engagement, and premium offers that keeps people coming back for more. The more people feel connected to your world, the more they will want to support you. Finding your true niche is another crucial part of breaking out of beginner hell. Instead of trying to force yourself into a specific niche right away, allow yourself to experiment. Write broadly at first, and over time your audience will tell you what they love most. Your niche is not something you pick. It is something you discover through trial and error. Finally, networking is essential. Success is not just about what you know, but also who you know. But networking is not about spamming people with messages or asking for favors. It is about building genuine relationships. Support other creators, engage with their work, and offer value. Over time, these connections will open doors you never even knew existed. The key takeaway here is that beginner hell is temporary. The way to escape it is by being intentional with your actions. Solve problems, structure your work, engage with the right people, and experiment fearlessly. The creators who succeed are not just consistent, they are strategic. Are you ready to be one of them? If you found this episode useful, make sure you subscribe and like, and we'll see you in the next episode.